Staring at a list of Japanese vocabulary words feels productive, but it relies on passive reading. You look at the Japanese characters, your eyes drop to the English definition, and you assume the connection is made. In reality, the brain discards information it doesn't actively work to retrieve. Within 24 hours of that passive reading session, you will forget roughly 70. Every time you interact with a card, you are pulling the translation from your own memory, rather than just recognizing it on a page. Line up your 3 containers from left to right. Label the first one, Box 1, every day. Label the middle container, Box 2, Tuesday and Thursday. Label the final container, Box 3, Friday. Next, we create the seed deck. Write out exactly 20 Japanese words. Do not write 21, stop at 20. On the front of the card, write the Japanese characters alone. On the back, write only the English translation. Keep the sides strictly isolated from each other, so no visual cues give away the answer. Take all 20 of these newly written cards and place them directly into Box 1. Ensure Box 2 and Box 3 remain completely empty. Starting with exactly 20 cards prevents the system from overloading your schedule on day 1. A small, manageable batch ensures you will return to the desk tomorrow without facing cognitive burnout. The engine of this system relies on a strict set of mechanical rules. When you successfully recall the English meaning of a card in Box 1, it graduates to Box 2. Because Box 2 is only checked on Tuesdays and Thursdays, a correct answer earns a longer rest period before you see it again. If you answer it correctly on Tuesday, it graduates to Box 3, pushing its next review all the way to Friday. This graduation relies on a strict failure condition. If you hesitate, or if you get a single syllable wrong, you fail the card. This is the main accountability rule of the entire framework. A common mistake is moving a failed card back just one step. If you fail a card in Box 2 or Box 3, it drops all the way back to Box 1. This sorting mechanism isolates your blind spots. The vocabulary words you struggle with are automatically stripped of their extended rest intervals and forced back into your daily exposure until the recall is instant. We can run your baseline session right now. Pull the very first card out of your freshly loaded Box 1. Look at the Japanese characters. Pause for internal recall. Speak the English translation out loud to commit to your answer, and then flip the card over to verify. If your spoken answer matches the back of the card perfectly, physically sort it into Box 2. If you are wrong, place it at the very back of the stack in Box 1. Once you establish this rhythm, you won't need to overthink the movements. You will flip, verify, and sort in a rapid sequence. By the end of this very first session, the deck is calibrated. You have physically separated your baseline knowledge from the vocabulary that requires targeted repetition. These 3 boxes form a manual spaced repetition engine. This chart shows the efficiency of the system over a 14-day period. While standard daily review time remains high, the 3-box timeline sharply decreases. Because you are pushing mastered words into Box 3, you stop wasting daily hours reviewing vocabulary you already know. To maintain this engine, follow one rigid daily protocol. Tomorrow morning, before you sort any existing cards, write exactly 5 new vocabulary words and add them to Box 1. Adhering to this physical sorting algorithm turns vocabulary acquisition into a predictable mechanical process rather than a daily test of willpower.